Then who they almost lost to.
Yeah, they play them tomorrow.
That's gonna be a good
It's gonna be
game.
good. I'm gonna have it on at my office.
Oh man, I gotta get your aspect on this, Dom. So there are new technology
Okay.
to shorten the way you or change the way you do prison time. You go to jail. So here we go.
Serving 10 years of prison time in just 10 minutes. A scientist is working to make this happen. Let me explain. Cognify, developed by Hashim Al-Galahi, is a futuristic approach to criminal rehabilitation that combines AI with neuroscience. The technology involves implanting artificial memories directly into a prisoner's brain, making them experience their crimes from the victim's perspective. The rehabilitation session lasts for several minutes but feels like years to the criminal due to the altered perception of time within their mind. This intense experience aims to induce emotional states like remorse or regret, which some individuals may not produce on their own. Supporters of Cognify say it has the potential to revolutionize the criminal justice system by shifting the focus from punishment to rehabilitation, treating the people as patients instead of prisoners. They believe this method will lower the recidivism rate for prisoners and, quote, could enable them to reintegrate into society sooner and contribute to the workforce. While the potential benefits of Cognify are significant, the technology also raises several ethical concerns, including issues of consent, the potential for misuse, and the long-term psychological impacts on the individual. Many social media users have already drawn parallels to Clockwork Orange or a Black Mirror episode. What do you think about this method of prison reform? Let us know in the comments.
All right, Dom, what you think?
Definitely interesting for sure, because we know at least the U.S. Prison system does not focus on rehabilitation at all, which is how you have
No.
repeat offenders, blah blah blah, and a lot of other places. Excuse me, other countries kind of do focus on rehabilitation. Like I saw a prison cell. We're gonna say it was a cell, and it was not. It was an apartment in like another country, and it really like they taught them different skills. It really they had met with like therapists and all these different things to really work to rehabilitate the prisoner so they could enter the world again once their sentence was over. So I think it is an interesting idea. But I know like the prison, the pipe, like things are set up here intentionally for people to go to prison. Like like the pipeline that's created, the high school to prison pipeline that we talk about. We talk about the actual structure of how schools are built, how they look, all those different things. And ultimately, I think everything that we do at this point can be misused. It would be it just like let's just like whether it's AI, money. We look at what's happening: inflation, capitalism. Our capitalism is like the number one poser that be misusing that shit. You know what I mean? So y'all, they people can say that, but really it's like people would really be trying to get in on this technology. Like that would be the next step. Um, I think it would be interesting to see how the person brain, if this hasn't been fully tested, I'd be interested to see what that person is like after those 10 minutes. And then they would need to test it where they put somebody in a completely different environment and they need to put somebody back in their regular environment to see how they can cope and move about.
Yes, a control group and then like the
Yes,
experimental group.
yes, because a lot of times how you get people going back to prison is because a lot of people are going back to their original life and nothing has significantly changed.
Hmm.
And somebody else that maybe they moved to a different neighborhood or they moved to a new state where they kind of have to start over, blah 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 blah. What is that like? I'm interested in seeing what happens.
Yeah, I was wondering what if the prison system, because we be profiting off, these privatized prisons. Would they be pissed off about it? Like he's serving 10 years or 10 minutes. I need him for them ten
Well, it
years
would
to
it
to
would it would
run.
it would restructure a lot, and you would probably have a lot of people appealing. Now, my question is what is it like for a person that's serving a life sentence, like a serial killer? There's some people I just feel like probably cannot be rehabilitated.
Let's let's do this for non-violent crimes,
Yeah.
maybe.
But what they're saying
Like
from the
you a big
victim's
time dope
perspective,
dealer and you
they're
was gonna do 25 years. Let's put you in this.
yeah, if you're gonna but see that's the thing, it's like if it is something where it would only make sense for violent crimes. Because I mean, unless you're gonna put like Nino Brown in there because he's a drug dealer and he's gonna experience what it's like to go through a high and go down from being on crack and then the withdrawals.
Oh yeah, I mean that could be it too.
But it would have to be from an offender's like you somebody who has done like a violent crime and testing it out to see.
See, I have a thing, I have two different horrible theories I want to share with you for prison
Okay.
reform. One is I think we should just get rid of the state of Montana and make that a prison state.
You've said that on here before.
Yeah, but I've refined it though. So basically, you'd have super high voltage, high thing gates stacked up around the whole state of Montana, or even put down in Mexico too. If you want to, if for all y'all people that want to build the wall, let's start right there. We can just have them be the first part of the wall. Maybe we can take out part of New Mexico and make that part of the wall, and let them have free reign through there, but no technology. So we send them back to 1820. So they get livestock. They can make corn. They can do all kinds of, and they have houses. And it's man, female, whatever, and it's whatever out there. You got all this space. You got to make it back to that center, to the main center, to visit your family once a year. But now, if you can create good crops and do kind of be a productive person, we give you more time because you actually are bringing things into it, almost into the system of like you're creating crops, you're livestock, you're raising these different things, and you're putting things back into society. If you can
Okay.
do that, we can figure out these different things, and you ain't got to worry about like being in jail. You maybe can get a wife, girlfriend, husband, whatever it may be, a lover, or maybe somebody does something to you bad, but you in jail in Montana prison. And my other ideas, and this one, I'm scared that this one probably will work. Prison football league. Like where different prisons play each other for real, for real. Think about how many dope athletes sitting in prison.
Ain't it
People will
like
pay.
the concept of like the longest yard or something?
No, no, not against the guards. You got like the Pelican Bay versus Potosi, Missouri. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like you got them in a league, and you sending better food there if they winning, all that stuff. People will pay $75 a month pay-per-view. I guarantee you to watch prison football.
Daryl, what is the next topic?
Prison football, man.
Somebody, please.
I'm telling you, prison football will work. But there'd be rehabilitation for people. I think it would give people incentives to be in the world and do other different things instead of just being locked up in a jail cell is my whole point with both of these things.
I got it. I got you. I got you.
All right. Actually, that's all we got, Don.
Oh.
Okay. Where can people hit you up?
D man, I'm so glad that this came together. I want you to know that. Like we immediately when you and Blake came on my show, we instantly had a chemistry. Like, and you had interviewed me solo
Maybe that's
before.
we need to get Blake back on.
Yeah, we do. We had a chemistry like when you interviewed me before.
Mm-hmm.
But it was something really different that day. And it was like, we have to work together, like consistently. And you just crack me up. You crack me up.
Prison football, man. Look, I'm telling you, that shit's gonna happen before we die. It's gonna be on pay-per-view, man.
Well, listen, you got
Pay-per-view
these ideas.
prison
Listen,
football.
we got so many business ideas. I feel like we just need to get to the
Well, I
money,
don't want the
okay?
prison football one to happen necessarily because I think that can go bad. That can go bad.
Listen. Hey y'all, if you like what you see here on Everyone Needs an Aquarius, be sure to hit that button right there. It'll take you to more clips, and be sure to like, subscribe, and share our podcast. See you back next time.